Jamie. Hello ladies and gentlemen of the BBC, my name is David and today I'm going to be teaching you how a Welshman finds and fucks the rare elusive sheep. Come with me. Oh shit. There you go. Get a good look at that, right. Oh, you see this here now? This is bubble wrap.
What, the sheep use bubble wrap?
No, you fucking idiot. They're literally covered in wool. Why would they need bubble wrap? No.
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Just do your job. Point the camera, you fucking... You're gonna fucking B-Tech in fucking sport. Fuck off. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Now you see, in Welsh hunting grounds, that's what we call pussy dens in Wales. We leave bubble wrap lying around when there's a sheep, you know. So this is a good sign. Another kind Welsh person has left this year for us. So there should be a lot of sheep around here. Now judging on the quality of the bubble wrap, most of it's left unpopped. Hear that? Most of it's unpopped. I estimate about 12 to 13 sheep in this area. Probably women. It's a good sign. So we'll keep on looking this way. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the peak of Welsh summertime. Very, very bright. Very, very bright. And as you know, I am ginger, so I will burn easily. Now, as health and safety dictates, before any good sheep hunt, you will need to put on some sun cream. Now, this sun cream is a vintage. I must have bought it back in 2007. That is skin nice and good. All over your pasty white skin. So you don't get skin cancer. Very nasty. Okay. Also, well, not ironically, but luckily for us, it also works as very good lubricant. I'm just saying. You can slide down my arm really easily, you can slide into something else really easily. Well, we best get on it. Okay, so this is a little, as you can see, a little stream here. Sheep often come down here to drink from the water, you know, refresh themselves a bit. So it's very likely we'll see sheep in this area. And there's none down here at the moment. Someone must have came up here a couple of hours ago, had a quick shag. But yeah, now this is also a very nice opportunity to show off one of the oddities of Wales. Here on this tree, we have what the ancient Celts liked to call a tree arsehole. Now, if you come look at this, and get a nice good look in there. Now I see that's a tree arsehole right there. Now, obviously called a tree arsehole because it looks like the arsehole of a tree. So you got all the shit in there and stuff. Now, what the ancient Celts used to do is, before battle, they wanted to harness the power of the tree. Strong, tall, never falls down unless you got a chainsaw or there's a thunderstorm. What they would do to gain that power is they'd stand at the arsehole of the tree and they would just eat ass. Obviously I'm not going to do that because that's fucking stupid. Just goes to show how inbred the ancient Celts really were. But yeah, it's something you didn't know about Wales. Now, behind me is the village of Trelewis. Now, not many people know this about Trelewis, but Trelewis is in fact the village that invented sheep shagging. All the way back in 2006. Many, many years ago. Now, in 2006, a very catastrophic event happened here. All of the slags fucked off. And to this day, no one is quite sure exactly where they went. Some think Cardiff, others think London. Really, I doubt we'll ever know. But what we do know is how the men of this village reacted to the whole ordeal. So, one silly cunt thought it'd be a good idea to stick his dick in the local wool factory. Now, we're not entirely sure whose person this was, but he quite enjoyed it and invited all his friends into the local fields to have a go themselves. And needless to say, things quite went off. This, of course, Wales is quite a small place. It's spread across the country in the span of about 2 weeks. Everyone was fucking sheep. Because of the physique of a sheep. They're quite small, therefore their vaginas are quite tight. And their teeth are meant for cutting grass, not eating meat, which means they're less likely to cut your nobbin off. And you'd never think, would you, that this place was at the heart of a cultural revolution for Wales. You see behind me here a field. This is usually where sheep would be kept, or maybe on the odd occasion some other domesticated animal, like a cow or someone from Aberdeen. But you may have noticed no sheep. That's because this particular field has been fucked clean. All of the sheep have been fucked, and as you probably well know, once you've fucked the sheep puffs into thin air, disappears. It's the only way you can kill a sheep before it's reached maturity. Why do you think you see on the shelves of the co-op lamb all the time, but there's no mutton? It's because the only way you can kill a sheep once it's past maturity is by fucking it. Otherwise, sheep are immortal. Back until about 10 years ago, sheep were like rats. They'd be fucking everywhere around Wales, and technically they still are today. But they've seen a rapid decline in their population in Wales. Some experts think that by 2020 there could be no more sheep left in Wales. We could exterminate the entire population of the sheep. And then Welsh people would have to migrate into England or Scotland to fuck sheep there. Some may even go as far as New Zealand to get that tight buying puss. Take a look over there, take a look over there, right? There you can see a Tumblr blog full of fat cows. These are quite an oddity for Wales. We haven't really had them. They've only appeared in the last 5 years, but they've been moving in, trying to push out the local sheep population. Now, they don't actually do much, mostly just laze around, talk about eating food, fandoms such as Doctor Who or Supernatural, and they're also very toxic, extremely toxic. A man gets too close to one, they'll start ranting and raving about misogyny or some shit like that, or misogyny, because they're cows. So yeah, sadly we can't fuck these, because, you know, they're fat. My self-esteem isn't that low quite yet. we'll have to keep moving on. Now, as some of you may or may not know, sheep come from the slag family of animals. And like all slags, they're attracted to cheap aftershave. So I brought some Lynx Dark Chocolate Temptation body spray. Now, what I'm going to do is spray some on this tree. This shit is like incense in Pokemon Go, right? You just lay it down and they'll be fucking swarming around you. Now, it may take a couple of hours to come into effect, you know, pass on the wind, but we should get results before the day is out. There are other ways we can attract sheep, of course. Welsh music. Welsh music is a very, very effective way of capturing the sheep. Because of course, it's fucking shit. Now, I'll give you a demonstration. It's not on you. Fuck. See over there? That's what we've been searching for this whole time. We got a good flock of sheep there. It's a really good flock of sheep, that is. I'd count them, but I might fall asleep. My estimates were right, about 12, 13 sheep. This is a good haul of sheep, this is. Oh, seems to be a cow going in. Oh shit. If that cow actually gets in, it'll try and clear out the population. Luckily, as you can see, there's a gate over there. And like vampires crossing water, cows can't cross gates. So I think they're safe for now, but we need a strategy. Now, before I go over there, I'll give you a brief history about Welsh sheep shagging strategy. Now, back in 2010, we used to have all gangs. There used to be a village event, sheep hunting. Okay, there'd be about 15 to 20 of us, and we'd all go surround a flock, capture maybe 6 or 7, and pass them around the group. You know, good old hug and tug. There's cows over there, don't bother. Have a look. It's those cows from earlier. Fat cunts. Staring over here. Jealous of our bodies.
Dude, that thing's ready to attack.
Ah, fuck it.
Dude, this bitch is gonna come at us. Think he's mad?
Must be a time of the month. Go on. Okay. So, sadly today there's only 2 of us. Me and the cameraman here. Now sadly, cameraman's from the big city, so he doesn't like fucking sheep. Cunt. So, looks like I'm going to be doing this by myself. Now, shagging sheep strategy is very, very complicated, you know. There's very much variables in it, okay? But it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is this. Wait, are you recording that?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. That's how you shag a sheep. I shagged around 3 sheep today. It's a pretty good haul, if I do say so myself. If you don't mind, I'd like a bit of privacy. Next time, I'll be showing you how to pronounce the gibberish we have on our signs. Thank you, England, and good night.